All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode here of Anthematic Entertainment. Today, we're talking about PlayStation. So, recent news. Shuhei Yoshida is going to be retiring from PlayStation. He was recently on Kind of Funny Games, and this is the mastermind of the PlayStation glory days. PlayStation 2, a bunch of hits, the resurgence, PlayStation 4, big entity, big guy. When they went for this games as a service model, a year or two ago, Yoshida was actually demoted and sort of left to work on scouring for indie games and stuff. So his role was diminished a little bit. He's going to be a loss. Obviously, PlayStation now is in a situation they're trying to correct a lot of those decisions, which is fine. But Yoshida retiring is big news. What he did say, he wanted to put in an apology about the PSVR 2. His vision was he really wanted it to be like the successor to the PSVR 1 in the sense of how the PlayStation 2 was the successor to the PlayStation 1. Meaning it was going to be a big deal. It was going to get lots of support. It was going to be, the leader in console VR, which is a space that they're actually not very much competition in at all. Things like Quest 3 have been coming out. Valve coming out with a new big VR. Is this another lost opportunity for Sony? I know there's lots of up and down about VR. I actually have the VR too, and I'll do a video on it because I actually use it for my PC VR rig to play things like Cyberpunk 2077 PC VR with the mod, Luke Ross mod. Holy mackerel, it's incredible. iRacing, I'm going to be doing some Assetto Corsa Evo, and it's all on my PSVR 2 through the PC VR sort of little box. I also have a Quest 3, and it's cool. It's wireless. Like if I'm jumping around or rolling around or really have to get active, the Quest 3 is cool. But I usually just use the Quest 3 in wireless mode for Golf Plus, for the cool sort of mini golf game that they got that has all those cool courses. I guess some combat, some shooters as well. It's nice to be wireless. But for the most part, I'm using my PSVR 2 for PC, and it's awesome, man. I got to say, it's awesome. Anyways, is VR, with Valve coming out with their new headset, whether it's 2025, 2026, I'm sure, Meta working on the Quest 3, Facebook, Quest 4, Quest 3S, all the good stuff. I don't think VR is going anywhere. Has Sony just maybe a little premature and maybe missed out on a good opportunity? We'll see. And handheld market, like Switch 2's coming, PS Vita was a thing. Are they gonna miss? Like Microsoft's talking about like this Microsoft Game Pass handheld maybe coming out. Is Sony gonna come out with a new handheld? Are they gonna miss the boat on that potentially? Anyways, lives of a service, games as a service was something that Sony really, really, really wanted to focus on 25, 26, 24. That game Concord sort of came out and then got canceled a few weeks later, and it seems like a bunch of studios, Sony has instructed a bunch of their first party studios to basically say, guys, stop making these games as a service games, let us know what you're doing, get back on track, single player. So with the departure of Shohei Yoshida, and even Ted Price, the guy from Insomniac Games, which is a lot of Sony's first party most successful stuff, also leaving, seems like Sony's going to get away from the traditional sort of CEO role and it's going to have like a three-headed monster, like someone in charge of marketing, someone in charge of the game development stuff, and someone sort of controlling the vision, right? So we'll see where Sony goes from there. And they need some first-party stuff, man. That's why people are playing PlayStation. Like that's why PlayStation dominated PS4, and it's why PS5 started strong. But man, the only things on the horizon right now are Ghost of Yoshida, which is, I don't think that's what it's called because Yoshida's the guy retiring, but Ghost of whatever, the new Ghost game, and basically Wolverine, which we haven't seen very much of since its initial sort of teaser. What the heck else do we got coming out on the PS5, Sony exclusive wise? And it's a relevant question that I don't think Sony's really sort of able to answer. And the fans are going to react with their wallets and stuff for sure. Consoles come and consoles go, man. PS2 was big deal, remember? PS3 stunk. Xbox 360 sort of took the precedence. Then PS4 era, Xbox One took a dive. PS4, shot up. And now they took that momentum into the PS5 era. And Xbox, from a hardware standpoint, is just abysmal. I don't think they'll ever recover from a hardware standpoint. They're really focused on Game Pass. But PlayStation needs to set themselves up for a strong PS6. Like, if we're still playing these PS4 games on PS6, it's going to be a problem, right? Sony really needs to step back, focus, and figure out what they can deliver to the fans that have the PS5. Things like Resistance Fallen Man, things like Motorstorm, things like Uncharted, things like God of War, things like SOCOM, things like Warhawk. They got to bring back some of these awesome franchises. There was even this game Destruction Derby on the original PS1 that was awesome, man. I would love to see a remake of that. It'd be awesome. Which brings the next question. GTA 6, really good chance it's coming out in 2025. What is this going to mean for PlayStation? Is it going to be marketed like PlayStation 5 Pro is the best way to play GTA 6? And if so, maybe that'll give them a good bump and that'll give them the sort of hit that they need. But I'm telling you, I got a PC back in May of 2024, which you can see right behind me here, and it's become my primary gaming rig. I used to be a PS, Xbox, Switch guy. When I got the PC, something had to go, so I ditched the Xbox Series X. Never looked back since, never hesitated since May, being like, I wish I had my Xbox. So I kept the PS5. The Switch is basically for my son. But the PS5 has become for my son too. Astrobot, I haven't even fired it up. My son played it, beat it. I'm looking at now playing through God of War Ragnarok on my PC. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on my PC. Better graphics, better resolution, better fidelity, better performance. I'm like starting to question, maybe I'm not going to be a PS5 Pro gamer or a PS6 gamer, unless my son, if my son's into it, my son's into it. But I'd prefer to maybe build him a PC rig. So where are we going with it? GTA 6. As it stands right now, I'm going to wait the year for GTA 6 to come out on PC, and I'm just going to get it then. If GTA 6 was to drop on PS5 and Xbox right now, with a year of exclusivity before it comes to PC, I am not getting it on console, not getting it on PS5. I'm not going to be enticed to get a PS5 Pro. I'll hold out. There's a million games to play. I'll hold out. And then once GTA 6 is ready to come out as the definitive edition on PC with potential modding, potential VR support, better fidelity, better performance, yeah, I'll be hitching on when it comes on Windows PC. With that said, is a PlayStation decline imminent in the coming years? Is it going to see a fall from grace? Will we start to see things like what Microsoft did? Will we start to see maybe PlayStation having some more day and date with PC? Like, are we going to see the next Ratchet and Clank drop on PC and PS5 the same day? Will Wolverine drop on PC and PS5 the same day? I doubt it. I think we're still a few years away. But things happen fast in the industry, and it's a very volatile industry. And PlayStation, are we about to see a decline? I don't know, but I love doing these videos. I'm having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. Check in with me later on. I'll have some more good content for you guys. Check me out on Twitch, and we'll see you later.